Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your timeless messages from Spirit, your angels, guides, higher self, and any other beings of light that are helping you at this time. So these are timeless messages, so whenever you see it is when you're supposed to be getting it. And if you like the content I create, don't forget to like and subscribe so you'll know when more videos are posted. Let's see what's going on for Cancer from your spirit team. Rising above. Aquarius just got that. May or may not be dealing with an Aquarius. And I do shuffle during the break too. In between, so you know. There's a lot of shuffling going on. Uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. Nice. So, I get that that's a message, like, kind of just for you, Cancer. You're meant to find this treasure. Cleanse and restore yourself. Rising above, to me, also means sometimes you gotta separate yourself from the group. Sometimes you gotta be an eagle, not a pigeon. Not calling anyone a pigeon or anything out there, but sometimes you gotta get away from the group to get your mind to where it's thinking on the higher levels. Align your life. What's not aligned or needs to change. So I'm not surprised to see that. Maybe someone in your group of friends or family or loved ones, significant other, what's not aligned. Aligned to me means what's not allowing you to ascend to higher levels of thinking. What's not raising your vibration, what's keeping you in the lower frequencies. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So when you let people go, and it's not like it's not always having a conversation like, hey, it's not you, it's me. Sometimes it's just slowly backing off and letting them go do their thing while you can go and do yours. And it's purely out of love. It's just sometimes we aren't meant to keep those friends with us as we keep ascending and keep raising our vibrations. Not all our friends are meant to come with us as we realize our life's purpose, as we find that treasure, this treasure that you're meant to find. Cleansing and restoring yourself. I mean, not everyone is aligned to that purpose. And you'll find that as you do that. Yeah, definitely. Okay. So first we get the Devil card, which talks about toxicity. And it could have to do with drugs and alcohol, although it could also do with overindulgence in anything. Eating. Soda pop. I mean, they say poison is anything in excess that your body doesn't need. So you would know better than me what that is for you. And it's right in line with what is not aligned or needs to change. And you got the detox card. Cleanse and restore yourself. What are you consuming? It could be too much television. Too much of a kind of entertainment that is not for your higher good. Anything in your life that is not serving that. So that's your spirit team saying, Cancer, what is in your life that you're consuming too much of that you need to change, that you need to cut out, that you need to consume less of? Rise above it. Claim your freedom. And maybe that's something that's keeping you bound from finding that solution that you're looking for. Next, we have the Fool card. The Fool is starting a new adventure, starting a new journey. So the one after that is literally you leaving behind. This is the Eight of Cups, leaving behind these cups to go on your journey. So are you leaving behind a significant other? Are you leaving behind a set of friends or your loved ones? I mean, that's what I called out before those cards even came out. So what is it that you need to leave behind so that you can claim this treasure, claim this bounty that's yours? I'm going to do some clarification so we can find out some more. Okay. We've got the Four of Swords, the Knight of Discs, and the Six of Rods. So the Four of Swords talks about ideas and communication. So I feel like maybe you grew up with a very old set of an old belief system, an old set of ideas, an old way of communicating, and that needs to change. This could have been, brought into adulthood with you from childhood. Maybe your parents brought you up in a certain way, and no one's blaming parents, but they only knew what they knew from their childhood, perhaps. So you've struggled with it, and I think your higher self was trying to show you otherwise, and it created a reliance on some sort of crutch, whether that's food. Maybe you exercise way too much. I don't know. But I think there is an entity that you rely on for escapism. And you wouldn't be the only one. I've struggled with these things myself. Mine would have been food. I abused food for a long time. Then we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Discs. Then the Six of Rods. So, through these things, we see a new message. Your mind is slowly being brought out of that really stagnant, really old way of thinking. And you're finally deciding to walk away from it. And you really are being brought to the realization that the old way of being just doesn't work for you anymore. And what your spirit team wants to emphasize is you need to love yourself for what you've been through. Rising above also includes appreciating the past. So I'm looking at the love card again, and it says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So it's appreciating the struggle, appreciating where you came from so you can understand it. And perhaps there's going to be other people that have been through the exact same things. And that can be your way of communicating, your way of connecting, so that you can be a teacher, if that makes sense. To show clarity, give freedom, provide that solution. Uncovering treasure. Like, I feel like you are the treasure. When you finally look inside, like, you have the treasure on the inside. The cleansing and the restoring yourself is very important, so that you can actually get to the root of where all of this started. And it's going to be different for everyone. When you get to what's not aligned and what needs to change. But keeping love at the root of everything is going to be the most important thing, because nothing, they want to make it clear that nothing is your fault. There's no fault to be found in any of this. We're all just students. We're students, and we learn at different rates. So your rate of learning is going to be different from the next person's rate of learning. And to keep love at the forefront of your mind, and to know that rising above and achieving the clarity and freedom and the solution and all of that stuff is the ultimate goal. And then that's where you're going to find your bounty. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. I mean, that's where your spirit team wants you to know that they're there. You really just need to call out and ask for help, especially when you're feeling at your lowest, Cancer. That's your spirit guides. That's your angels, your guardian angels, and anyone else that you feel connected to. That could be a past loved one that you still feel really connected to at times. I know for me, it's my grandfather. Every now and then he randomly crosses my mind, and I'm just like, that's random, you know? But I'll dream about him too every now and then. And he's been gone for at least 10 years. So I know that he comes around every now and then just to check on me, and I feel it. And it makes me feel good. So for you, it's going to be someone different. I need to pull, I'm like forgetting the cards that I'm supposed to be pulling. All right. All right, you have known each other before. So I'm getting that these issues that you're facing, you're breaking ancestral past life. You're breaking curses. You're breaking curses that have been placed on your ancestral line by other people, other entities, which sounds really dark. I understand that. You're breaking ties that have been put on your family. And I don't know where that came from, but it's out there now. So you're breaking, that's why it feels so dark, is because you're breaking things that aren't just unique to you, but they're unique to your family line. Wow. Which makes your work sacred. And we have choice. By staying conscious in your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of choice. By staying conscious in your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of choice, meaning you are powerful. I don't know why this thing is just stuck on being out of focus, but you are the most powerful person in your life. So it's all up to you. This entire thing is up to you. You're breaking ancestral bonds, ties, chains. All right? So I hope this resonated for you, Cancer, and I hope you have a wonderful week. I'll see you next time.